So thank you so much for joining me today, Chris. First of all, tell us a little bit about yourself and DeepLearn Human Science.
Yeah, great to be here. Chris Butt, I'm the founder of DeepLearn Human Science. And as the name would suggest, we're a company that is interested, involved in human science and everything about that, from cognition to emotion to personality and behavior. And the DeepLearn is really the AI and the technology that we bring to the business. So really think of us as a technology AI business that's really focused on understanding human beings.
So some great news as well, Chris, about your headquarters being based in Wales. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, well, we want to consolidate everything in one place. I think that's the most important thing. Wales has got great connectivity. We're a global business, so really position ourselves anywhere in the UK is a decision. We've decided to come to Wales. Obviously, I live here. I've married a Welsh woman. That's incredibly important. And a big reason to move the business here. But it's talent, it's skills, it's connectivity, it's the friendliness of the environment. I think I don't think, from having been in this environment for the best part of 5 or 6 years now, I don't think there's a better place to connect to meet people. I think that's really important for the business that we operate in.
So you're using neuroscience and AI in some really interesting ways. Tell us a little about some examples of how you're doing that with companies and fintechs.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in this space for the best part of 25 years now, looking at how we can better understand people and their potential. That's really what we're about as a business. We're incredibly unique human beings, all of us. We're individuals, we're unique, but finding out what makes us tick is incredibly difficult. And the tools which really came before we started to develop more in the neuroscience, psychology, behavioral space were quite simplistic. IQ is a very poor predictor of performance in the real world, for example. That needed to change. Personality on its own just tells a little bit of the picture and no more. So really what we're about is how do you combine these different aspects of human understanding? How do you bring them together in a single platform, DeepLearn? And how do you then create a toolkit, really an ecosystem of brands that can help employers with hiring, employee performance and team dynamics, those sorts of classic areas that we help businesses with in the employment space. And some examples that would interest the FinTech audience, for example, we work with a bank in Peru. So the Bank of Peru is one of our largest clients in South America, really important client for us to expand and land really in that region. I think we profile something like 200,000 or 300,000 people a year for the bank, and that's mainly for hiring. So we're a hiring play. For IHG, one of our corporate hospitality clients, we do a lot of employee performance work. So it's really, can I find the right person for the role using our toolkit? And then when they're in role, how do we get the best out of that person? So whether it's working for AB InBev on their graduate hiring programs in Europe, or whether it's working for clients in a public sector environment, let's say in Wales, all of the tools that we create can be fashioned really for the individual circumstances of that business. So really think of us as a one-stop shop from hiring a person all the way through to the development of that person.
Okay, Chris, so then how can the work that you're doing with DeepLearn help companies in Wales who don't already know about you?
Well, it's the same really for all the companies that we work with globally. Companies in Wales will use our platform for hiring, for employee performance, for team development, as well as understanding in the education space which folks should go on an apprenticeship course, should go into university, should go on a micro course and so on. So we help Welsh businesses, particularly those that we partner with strongly in the apprenticeship space. TLC, for example, in Swansea is one of our partners. Busy at Work in the UK have just launched in Cardiff. So we're keen to work with apprenticeship businesses, employment services companies, and businesses in their own right, some of which we already work with in Wales. So IHG, the hotels chain, will have many Crown Plazas, Holiday Inns operating in Wales. So directly or indirectly, we're already in Wales working with companies and partners here.
Members who are watching, who are companies who like the sound of these services, want to find out more, what can they do?
Well, get in touch with us. We can come and give you a demo. We can take you through the platform. We can tell you what we've done with other clients that will be similar, always unique for you and your organization. And we'll take it from there. We'll take a brief. We'll understand what it is you want to do. And if we can help in any way to help your people better understand who they are and help your organization succeed, so be it.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today, Chris. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Great.
Bye.
Thanks so much.